What is up, guys? Welcome to another video with Gaming with Kyle. Today we're back with another episode of the 4-for-1 Let's Play. We're gonna make sure all the builders are working, research is going, pet house is going. But honestly, I think a lot of my builders are already down, possibly all of them on all the accounts. So we might just go to all the accounts just to double check everything and then go over our CWL attack. So we're also gonna do a little CWL recap here and see how we're doing. So yeah, everything is currently down on the main account. We don't get anything back for at least a couple days. So let's kind of hop in and see our war attack. So currently looks like we're going to lose day 4. We won day 1 and 2. We lost by 5 stars day 2. Kind of a lot of mismatches for day 2. And we also have a bunch of mismatches for day 4. We lost day 3, a lot of mismatches, and the same kind of things happening with day 4. Lots of mismatches. We're kind of doing the best we could, but just kind of falling short here. But day 5 looks a lot easier, so we'll see if we can kind of bounce back. We might be second or third heading into day 5, so kind of see how we do here. But here I kind of started off with my RC charge on the top, a mass RC charge with the rocket spear, kind of get as much value as I can out of her, and gotta get this funnel going here. Honestly, I don't think I got enough value out of the RC charge here, even though I did get the monolith and the revenge tower. Also, this attack strategy, I'm not the biggest fan of it now. I kind of liked it when I first found it, but it's kind of starting to get, I don't think it's the best, especially for like if you're trying to push on rank and stuff. It just doesn't work out the best for me. Also, I just maybe suck for not using it correctly. But yeah, we kind of got that funnel going on the side. We push everybody to the middle there, even though 3 Eddies walked on us, which was very annoying. Kind of pushing through here, stone slide, the log launcher straight through. But we just kind of run out of gas here. Hit that warden ability a little early to kind of negate some of that damage. But we just kind of get cooked here, even with popping the king ability and the rage. And then right there, we're just, boom, we fall short here. Troops are all just dead, sadly. So it is a pretty solid base. I mean, we are TH17. It does have, I think it had everything new built besides, no, it had the crafting defense as well. It had the light beam on the top right there. So it is a TH18, so it is understandable, but we fall short here. Not my best attack, but yeah. We did end up 3-starring our attack yesterday against the TH18. It was a little bit more rushed of an 18, so I guess that's why. But we kind of fell short there. It's kind of the strategy I've been using. Pretty simple, mass RC charge into the Super Yeti, but we're probably going to switch up to a fireball once we get our fireball up a little bit to maybe like could try the new troop, the golems, or our super witches. We might try the golems out though, to be honest. But quickly just put that down. That builder helper down there on that inferno, and then we're going to go over our attack for Valkyrie. So Valkyrie, we're trying something a little different here. We kind of hopped into a fireball into super witches, which we actually ended up doing that with our next 3 accounts. Super witches is just really broken right now. Maybe when you get to like town hall 17, 18, they're not as good, but these lower town halls are super strong. We definitely want to get this fireball going for the main accounts though. It's just super overpowered, I think. I think we get okay value with this fireball. Still learning it, but kind of start this fireball on the left side. Balloon, check for traps, warden, healers, and then we also throw a furnace there just to kind of help clear things out a little bit quicker. Take out this air defense, and I think we're going to fireball now. Boom, right on that cannon. We end up getting the single inferno cannon plus the expo, so pretty solid value there. P.E.K.K.A, create a bit of a funnel here. Wall breaker, and then we're going to send that log launcher, and then everything, the super witches and everything to the middle here. So there we go, kind of working through here. Everything's in the middle here. Half the troops kind of walk a little bit. Maybe we got to throw that stone slammer or the log launcher down a little bit quicker. But they do kind of wrap back around and head back in. And we also hit that king ability to kind of open up the walls a little bit more. So king's kind of walking around. We're going to pop that king ability. And then we're going to pop the rage there. We already used one of the totem spells. And then we're going to poison the CC that's about to come out once we get through this town hall. And we're going to be starting an RC charge on the bottom here. We have a couple invises for her. So boom, rocket spear, get as much value as we can out of that. Kind of pushing through here, town hall falls, and then we're going to start using those invises on our RC. Hopefully RC can get as much value there. Boom, that last invis spell is going to take out that. Honestly, she takes out everything there. She takes out the Inferno, Tesla, all of that. And then she takes out the cannon, and I believe the double cannon, but then she falls short on the Wiz Tower due to the enemy queen. But luckily we had our queen wrapping around the corner, which ended up working out for us, even though she decided to walk around the corner. Okay, and then yeah, our queen's gonna end up tapping her. And then honestly, we almost time failed, but we just had enough to get it. Queen walks around and she takes out everything. The one witch in the middle there kind of does nothing. I guess the two witches, I guess they're kind of caught in the middle though, so they can't do much. And then boom. So yeah, pretty solid attack. That was a decent TH17, so that was a nice attack for Valk. And then we have our next one is going to be Rush to Max. We can head over there now. Same kind of scenario. I believe Rush to Max is everybody down, but I believe we do get 3 builders today, but in 4 hours from now. So we'll be sure to hop on in like 4 hours. We'll throw all those builders down. We'll use up a lot of that gold, and I don't know if we have any more elixir upgrades. The lab is good for 5 more days, and the pet house is good for a day. And same kind of scenario. We typically use dragons on solo, and we've been using witches on rushed. But so yeah, but we ended up switching, and we did, because both of our 14s were attacking up on 15, so we went to super witches for both of them. I ended up showing both the attacks, but both of them were the same, so we're just kind of 2 times kind of speed through this as quick as possible. I take the RC. I usually do a little bit of an RC charge to get a little bit of a funnel going on either side, and then I send the queen with the giant arrow across on the right side, and we send everybody else to the middle. And we typically just send like a P.E.K.K.A. just to clean up that left side where the RC was. So P.E.K.K.A. will clean up the left side, queen will get the funnel on the other side, everybody will go through the middle. Quickly send that super wall breaker, bust the door open, and then everybody through the middle here. This base was pretty simple because everything was kind of in the middle. So once you get to that core, it's kind of over. And then we end up raging through there. We use that totem on the top to kind of help out with that monolith and the single inferno, poison the CC, and then hit that king ability to open everything up, and this base is kind of crushed. Once we take out that single inferno, there's not a lot left that can actually take us out. We still have all of our witches up, wardens up, queens up, so yeah. And we throw that extra cleanup in there, and then easy. And boom. Perfect. Okay. Now we can head on to solo leveling, the final account. We also do the same kind of attack strategy with solo leveling as well. But honestly, it just works so well. Super witches, I think, are super overpowered. I love you. Look at that. Something sweet. Man, you gotta love yourself, man. Okay, so all our builders are currently working. We don't get the research back for about another day. And then pet house, I believe, is down for another day as well. And we don't get a builder for a day and a half, so we gotta hop into the war attack. FYI, that alarm is for my fiance. I'm not a weirdo. Okay. And then boom, they're attacking us currently, but honestly, they have a few attacks left, so we're most likely gonna lose this day anyway, unfortunately, but I do believe we can win day 5 and day 6, so it will be pretty close here, but we'll find out towards the end. Same kind of scenario. We start off with an RC charge on the right side, kind of take out that scatter shot, clear everything up on that right side here, and then we're gonna put the queen left side, P.E.K.K.A. on the right side, clean up everything that the RC misses, and then we can send everything through the middle with the super witches. Perfect, we'll recall that RC. P.E.K.K.A. will kind of get whatever P.E.K.K.A. can get there. Queen is gonna start cleaning up here. We're gonna send everybody through the middle here. This single inferno kind of messed me up here, because I think the single inferno actually locks onto my warden, or the warden was just getting locked onto it and instantly got cooked. We didn't really want to use the warden ability there, but the warden ability popped early, but it didn't really matter. We quickly put that rage in the middle to get everybody through, pop that king ability, kind of open up this left side. Boom. RC is cleaning up that left side there. And then once that town hall falls, it's basically over. And then the town hall falls, and we still have 3 of our heroes up, and a lot of our witches up, so this one's crushed. And then boom, 3-star. But yeah, those were our 4 attacks for our CWL. Currently, we're sitting in first, but we most likely will fall to second or third, but we'll see where we end up. Hopefully we end up getting first or second, but we'll see. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We will catch you on the next one. Later. Peace.